have to know your body psychology. You might have to actually stretch your body, you stretch your voice so you can actually go high to the note, or you just have to maybe bend down so you can get maybe a little bit of bass in what you're actually saying. So it depends on actually. Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you a trick on how to sing like a pro. So you don't literally have to go to a music school, but it's necessary for you to be in a music school. But I'm just going to show you some few tips on how to sing and add some little bit of spice to your voice when singing just to make it look as if you're actually a pro. Okay, so I'm going to actually do this in different levels for you. So usually the first level that most people or any person will sing will just be, let's say for example, this is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Okay, so that's it. You just singing in normal standard. There's no emotion on the face and all of those things. But as a singer, the first thing you should recognize is that you need to know what key you sing on. Okay, so what key you find that is actually best for you. So we have a little from C down, C, D, E, F, G up to the sharps, and then so you need to figure out which key that's actually best for you. Okay, and then so one thing you need to realize is that when you're actually singing, once you've actually found your key, the next thing is that each key has a list of notes. Okay, so this way you might have heard of this: do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. So whatever song that you're actually singing, this is my story, so you are just actually singing the individual do ti la so fa anyhow, so you're just actually singing the each of those notes. Okay, so this is how the pianist actually knows what notes you're actually singing. Okay, so each scale has a list of 8 notes, but now you can actually go out of that note and then maybe go sharpen your voice or flatten it. This where the modulating come, and sometimes people actually sing in blues scales just to make things a little bit more interesting. Okay, so the next level, just add a little bit of emotion to your face. Okay, so instead of singing, this is my story, this is my song, just make it a little bit nice, add some body language to it. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Okay, so you're just adding a little bit of emotion. So just get so you're actually feeling what you're actually singing. It could be a sorrowful song where you have to actually make add some little bit of, or it could be a joyful song where you just have to give a little bit of smile. So it depends on the kind of song you're singing, but let your hand, your gestures, and your body movement tell a lot about how you're feeling. Okay, and then so we move to the next stage. So the next stage will just be actually maybe dragging the notes. So like whenever you're singing, you're following with beat. This is my story, this is my song. Okay, so you actually just sing each of the notes, but now you can actually drag it. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song. Okay, so you see, so I'm actually singing, but I'm still maintaining the time, but I'm actually dragging the notes. Okay, so I'm not just singing this is my story, but I'm dragging them. This is my story, so I'm giving that particular note a longer time or a longer beat. Okay, so that's it. So the next stage is just adding some little bit of embellishment. Okay, so when you're playing the piano, so instead of just playing the notes like dun, 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 so you can add some external dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we're just going to add some little bit of notes to it. Okay, so instead of going like this is my story, so just a little bit. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. So what you're doing is just going an extra mile just to add a little bit of just some notes that is up for it. So like instead of going, this is my story, you can say, this is my story, this is my story. Okay, so if you listen to a lot of gospel singers, listen to a lot of singers, you see they actually stretch this and people do this really great. Okay, so there are ways that you can just actually add a lot of embellishment, that is add extra notes to what you're singing that it just makes it look so amazing and so awesome, and then you say wow. So those that actually sing jazz are really good at this, and then country songs, so they have a way of stretching and just yeah, yeah. So all of those are just extra note. It doesn't there's no lyrics for that in the song, but it just gives an extra yeah, yeah. Oh, this is my story. Oh, this is my song. Okay, so while you're singing this, your body posture helps you a lot. Okay, so some of the times you see while they're singing, they actually stretch themselves while they're singing. Some might even bend down. Okay, so the note doesn't just escape like that. Your body helps you and not a lot. So it's not your voice that's actually singing or your nose, but how you posture yourself. So there are times when, depending on the note you're singing, you might have to actually stretch your body. So you have to know your body psychology. You might have to actually stretch your body, you stretch your voice so that you can actually go high to the note, or you just have to maybe bend down so you can get maybe a little bit of bass in what you're actually saying. So it depends on actually what you trying to do, so you understand your body. So sometimes you see little people sing yeah, so when they actually bend their neck to the side, it gives them an ability to actually stretch out that note instead of just going yeah. So you might when you face your stretch, you might not actually get the compare yeah, yeah. So you see the might be singing yeah. So sometimes people sing and then yeah, and then stretch out their neck from the mic. Okay, so it just adds a little bit of feeling like you're going further away. So these are different things. So in order to improve yourself, you just have to watch how people sing and don't listen more of the okay, well, I'm loving what they're singing, but how are they actually singing it? Okay, so what their body posture, watch the way they are modulating with their voice. Okay, so the next thing is just combine everything together, and then you never know, you just have to stealing from people's idea, get that? Okay, so you just look at how this person does this, get that, okay, I might apply this in my song, okay? The person, you might not get it perfectly, but you just use that. You might see another one, okay, this looks interesting. You might actually, so that's how you copy, and then you build yourself. You learn from others. Those people learned from others, they were trained by others. Those people were trained by others. So that's it. There's nothing wrong with actually looking at someone, okay, this is how the person does this. Okay, I might implement this, but actually you try and do it in a better way, and how will this thing benefit? Yeah, okay, so this is my story. Yeah. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. But okay, so I remembered another thing, and another important thing is that sometimes you can be singing and then you just have to add maybe some of those transpose to what you actually saying. Okay, so see some people singing in one key and then they transpose to another key. That's super awesome, and you know how to do it, right? So you can be singing like them. This is my story, yeah. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. Okay, so sometimes you can be transposing and you still find yourself back in the same place. So what you actually want, depending on what you're actually trying to do. So you can transpose and then come back to the same key, or transpose, go to different key. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. Okay, so you see, I'm just switching from different keys. I'm transposing. Yeah, okay, so doing this in the right way can be really awesome and then gets you the right feeling and then just makes things goes awesome. And will be actually to sing the song in a different part. So let's say for example you're singing with someone and the person singing the lead song. Let's say, for example, I'm alone here, so by recording myself. Sorry, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. Okay, so that's it. And so another thing is that if you're actually singing with another person, is that you can actually fluctuate your voice, so you don't have to sing completely just straight to it. You can There can be a little bit of delay in actually how you're singing. Okay. This is my story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, praise my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Okay, so while the person singing the lead, you're actually just breaking it and fluctuating and sometimes dragging or going ahead. Okay, so this works best when maybe you're the one leading the song and then you have a backer. So your backers will just be singing the main song. So you just have to be fluctuating, calling them in. This is my story. Yeah, yeah. This is my. So you literally might not even have to sing. The only thing you just have to do is just adding some notes there and there and there while they actually go straight with the real notes of the song. And then so there are numerous ways, but the main thing is that you have to keep on practicing. Watch the food you eat, what the kind of avoid cold things if you're actually wanting to sing perfectly, and oily foods. Okay, so train your voice, stretch it out, go the extra mile and keep practicing, collaborate, and then so before you know it, you keep improving. Try and sing exactly how other people sing. So you love the way a person sang a particular song. Get the song and then try to imitate it. See if you can actually sing. If the person is singing bass, see if you can bring your bass. If the person is actually singing maybe soprano, see how you can sing the soprano stuff. But if the person singing also, see how you can do. So you just have to see how you can fit and try and copy. So you keep doing till you get better in it. Okay, so I hope you love this video. Please subscribe, share the video and like the video so other gets to see this video. Okay, so please leave a comment so if you like this video, so it motivates me to make more contents like this and others gets to enjoy it. So bye. Keep singing for the Lord of God and King of Kings. Yeah. Okay. Bye. See you later.